So this is Joshua Hart from JTH Boxing. Today I'm with Dave Allen. Dave, first of all, how are we doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, fight week now, so things are getting real and exciting. So yeah, it's good to be in the gym today.
So just talk to me about obviously fight week. You know, you've been waiting for these big fights for a while now. Obviously you retired, came back, had 2 fights on Fight Zone this weekend, Sky Sports box office. Just talk to me about how this opportunity has come about.
Yeah, out of the blue really. I didn't think I was going to get the chance again. It was after the Wardley fight. It looked good. It fell through. I'd just about given up really on it, and the Clarke fight came. So got to take it with both hands, because I don't be waiting another couple of years for another opportunity. So I need to put a good performance in.
I don't want to overlook this weekend, but talk about the Wardley fight. You know, you made it very clear you wanted that fight. He made it very clear. You were at the Lara versus Wood 2 event in Manchester, and you had a little face-off with him, just size up and everything. Obviously, how come that fight wasn't able to be made? Was it the board saying they don't want it really?
Yeah, the board wouldn't sanction it for the British title, but it was looking good for a different. It looked like it was going to happen for a different title, and in the end. To this day, I'm not sure. I've still not heard anything. I'm still waiting for that text to clarify if it's happening or not. So, I'm not sure. Luckily, the Clarke fight came good, and all focus on that now.
And talk to me about how training has gone for this one. Obviously, you're here with Jamie Moore. Jamie's one of the best trainers in the country, in my opinion, if not the best trainer in the country. How good has it been to work with him?
Yeah, it's good. I've been training since October last year, and I've started working on my fitness and just general health, really, because I got a bit fat. I had a kid and got fat, and just started doing little bits and pieces. I got a fight in Malta. I went over there, won that in a round, and I got offered the Wardley fight on short notice, and that's when I got in touch with James. Look, the big fight's like it's coming back. I started training with Roger Sampson in Sheffield near home. Got a kid, one on the way, so I wanted to be near home. Started a camp with Roger, put in some mad graft, and come over here now. Finish off with Jamie and Nige. So I've had good notice. There's no complaints, no excuses. They give me ample time to prepare, so everything's gone really well.
I want to talk about the mindset now. Obviously, before you came back, you didn't really have a kid, you didn't have any of these other responsibilities. It was just boxing. But now you've got a kid, you've got a family. Is the mindset different now?
Yeah, I've matured a lot, really. I was always an intelligent person, but I would let myself down sometimes. But at the same time, I gained one of the biggest followings in British boxing by being myself. So. But the last couple of years I've matured a lot. My nan passed away, I've had a kid. So yeah, I'm just calm and steady now, and I hope that translates into a better performance in the ring as well, which I think it will. I've definitely grown up a lot, so I'm hopeful that will show in the ring.
Obviously, another thing that is, I wouldn't say changed, it's always been around, but obviously you're a trainer as well, you train fighters, you manage fighters. Do you feel like that training and seeing it from the outside, do you reckon that helps you? I know you understand the sport very well already, but being a trainer, do you feel like it makes you understand the sport even more and you notice little bits that you may not notice yourself when you're in the ring?
Yeah, I think it's like usually it's like a refresher course on my own, but I'm watching the kids I train, and it's like, well, I don't do it. Why am I not doing that anymore? I was a national amateur champion nearly 12 years ago. And over time, you probably think you're better than you are. You're not as in good a shape. You're not as hungry as you used to be, and you fall off a little bit. So, the main thing with training the lads I've been training, I'm going back to basics myself and looking at what they're doing. I should be doing the same thing. If it was working 10 years ago, it can still work now. So, I think training the fighters has definitely helped me. I wouldn't say improve me, but help me go back to basics, get the simple things right, and more than anything else, they keep me in the gym. In the times where I didn't have a fight, I was still training because I've got to set a better example to them.
And I want to talk about this weekend, September 2nd, Manchester Arena, Frazer Clarke. First of all, what do you expect from Frazer this weekend? Obviously, he's a very good amateur. He's got a very good amateur pedigree behind him. He's just come off a very good 10 rounds against Marius Wack. What do you expect from him this weekend?
Yeah, I know Frazer like the back of my hand. We've known each other like 11 years. I've known him. He's a good man. I've been friends with him for a long time. He's a good fighter. People probably underestimate him a lot. He hasn't set the world alight as a pro, but he's not that kind of fighter anyway. He's not a massive puncher. He's not a destructive Mike Tyson-esque fighter. He's a good boxer with a good jab, and he wins. He knows how to win. So I expect the same Frazer Clarke as always. He'll get behind a good jab, he'll move well, he'll be in good shape, and it's a big ask for me. So I've got a lot of respect for him, and I've trained accordingly. So I know what I want to get with him, and he knows what he's going to get with me. And on the night, the best man will win.
A lot of people were saying after his last fight, when this fight was announced, that this is a step back from Marius Vac. What would you have to say to those people?
Yeah, I've not boxed for 4 years at a good level, so maybe they're right. Marius Vac was a very good fight back in the day. The best Marius Vac was probably better than the best version of me. He boxed Klitschko and took him 12 rounds, so I don't really care what anyone says, to be honest. At this point in my life, I don't really care. Saturday will do all the talking for both of us, so it's pointless, really. I know I've got to say a little bit, but yeah, Saturday we'll see. I may do better than Marius Vac, I may not. I don't know. I'm a realist. I'm not going to talk too much because the proof will be in the pudding on Saturday. But I think I will outperform Marius Vac for sure.
Do you reckon the fact that Marius Vac obviously is very, very past his prime, he's a lot further on in his career than what you are, would you say the fact that you're younger, you're hungry, you've got a family to provide for, you've not seen those heights yet, would you feel like that's why you'll end up being a tougher fight than what Marius Vac was for Frazer Clarke?
Just a different fighter altogether in loads of different ways. Quicker, he does things better than me, I do things better than him, but the styles make fights as well, remember, so the speed difference will be a lot. People think I'm slow and I get hit too much, but Frazer, I saw an interview with Frazer calling me elusive and people laughed at it, but Frazer knows what I'm about. I'm a bit more awkward and slippery than you think. Watching me, you might think he's easy to hit and he's slow, but when you get in there, I'm a different kettle of fish altogether, so, and being in shape, we'll see. I'm quietly confident, as people can tell. So yeah, I'm confident of putting in a good performance, and with that, I think we may see a shot result.
And finally, I just want a prediction for Saturday night. Manchester Arena, Sky Sports box office, Pappy pay-per-view is back. Yeah. How does it play out?
I think I win. I don't know how. I'm not going to give any kind of prediction, other than I think I win. I think I get the job done by any means necessary. I'm capable of winning early. I'm capable of winning on points, I believe. So yeah, I am confident. I'm confident of putting in a good performance. I've trained hard. I'm in good shape, and I think I always said when I was in great shape with a good camp, I'm capable of giving anyone a run for the money. And let's not forget Frazer Clarke's Olympic medalist. He's a top class fighter. But Saturday I'm going to show that I belong at that level, and I'm here to stay for a few more years. I enjoy boxing. It's all I've really ever known. So Saturday's about putting in a performance that the wider public can say, right, he belongs at that level and he's here to stay.
Dave, I'm going to let you go now. Best of luck on Saturday and thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.